Got it. Thank you. All right. Well, we finally got our internet back up. I hate that we missed both tornadoes. Or the stream missed them anyway. Yeah, I'm glad RO worked out great. Tumbleweeds blowing out in front of us. All right. Got a little break. It's been a kind of hectic day. Oh, this is bad. All right, there we go. That is going to be kind of bad because we're kind of core punching this thing. Yeah, I'm definitely core punching this just south of Lipscomb, or the storm just south of Lipscomb. So service may get kind of bad. They just tornado warned it, and I'm trying to get there. All right, so we can see it. I'm gonna turn the roof camera because I think I can see what's actually tornado warned. Yeah, there we go. No, that can't be it. It's got to be through this precip right here. Yeah, that can't be. Can't be. It's got to be up here. Lipscomb. I'm going to try to get in front of this.
Yeah, this is a mess, man. Absolute mess. Well, I got no road, so I guess I'm going to Arnett.
You got no road. Oh, I see what he's saying. Oh, it's definitely a hail core. There's no doubt about that. There's zero doubt about that. What I would really, really like is a paved west option to get in behind this, but I don't think it's going to give it to me. don't think I'm going to be able to get a west road. Hellcore looks like it's dying a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to end up getting cored. There's just no way around it. Oh, wait, yes, there is. This road is fixing to jog back to the southeast, to Higgins, and then south again. Oh, I got lucky there. Oh, I got lucky there. No, it went warm because it had a hook on the south. It doesn't anymore. That looks interesting though, but it's not, because that's behind us.
Channel 1.
I'm glad everybody's tuning in though. I'm sorry you missed the tornadoes. In YouTube anyway. If you were watching in the app or in Radar Omega, you saw them. They didn't last long. Neither one of them did. But they were there. Well, we will not be continuing straight south. That's for dang sure. I guess we'll go. Man, dadgummit. We're getting into bad roads. If there is any storm that pops to the north of where we're at that even remotely looks like it's going to be better, I'm pulling off this stuff in a heartbeat. Because this is just getting sloppy and nasty and not worth messing with. Back there worth messing with, but worth looking at. I mean, we're in the tornado warning. I don't really see why it's tornado warning. Like, even on that southwest edge, it doesn't even look good anymore. This is crap.
What's going on?
I just said this is crap.
Okay, what is, like, I can't see where you're at. I'm sorry. Where, like, the tornado warning or the one up north?
No, the tornado warning. I'm in the tornado warning. I core punched it.
Okay, I see. Okay, I don't know why I can see. I see you now. Like, can you see the base though from there?
I can't see diddly squat. And on velocity, I don't even really know why it's tornado warning.
Alright, I'm not going to write it off then, because I can maybe see a little bit of the base through the light precip up here, and it looks like it has one.
I'm going to get down here to Higgins, which is in front of you, and try to figure out a play from there.
Daniel Woodall, the reason why they went tornado warning was a collision between
The state line is there. I think.
Yeah, this is just a nasty mess.
But no, I agree. We'll have to see how this interacts with the other one.
Channel 1.
I mean, that's the general area of what we're trying to look for. You just can't see anything. Vince says he thinks he can see a base over there. So maybe when we get down here to Higgins, we'll be able to see it. Because we're still in front of Vince. Like, we're going towards him and he's coming towards us. He's just a little bit further south. I wonder if Vince is seeing that. I wonder if that's what he's seeing right there. I don't know. I just don't know.
Channel 1. Channel 1.
You can definitely see a little bit of a base. Holy cow. Man, this is crazy. There's a wide load up here is what the traffic is. So before people start complaining about chaser traffic or anything, it's literally a wide load. There's a wide load. I mean, if we don't do something, we're about to get cored. But there's really nothing we can do at all, other than turn around and go the other way if it starts. Yeah, this lightning's nuts. It hasn't been live very long, maybe 20, 30 minutes. We finally got our internet back. Our fiber. That's just unfortunate. That's the first time all year that internet's went down. That hooks to our main server. Man, the lightning's picking up. They just dropped the tornado warning. No longer tornado warned at all. Alright, I'm fixing to pull off of this. This is getting ridiculous. Like, we're about to get cored here. I can see the precip line off to my right in the field. Man, people are just scared to drive.
Channel 1.
Hey, there's no hail in this, just so you're aware. I'm pulling off. I'm leaving it.
Yeah, there's no active tornado warnings. The only active tornado warning is in Wyoming at this point.
Oh, there's a little hail. Damn, can't see. Damn, is this like a low-lying flood area? Jesus. What are we doing? Lots and lots of flooding through here, that's for sure. I can't even stay in my lane because of all the water in the road. All right, we should be getting out of this for the most part now. Man, I don't know how much of that y'all saw, or if any of it. I don't know why it won't let me create a goal for super chats. Sure won't let me though. Alright, so we got past that. Now let's hope something pops off to the north. Will it? I doubt it. But could it? Absolutely. I think the water's supposed to go under the bridge there, not over it. I don't know, maybe that's just me. we're getting new wipers tomorrow too. I'm glad I got new tires. What does that environment look like up there? There's a storm that just fired north near Ulysses. '88 over 72. That actually might do something. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that one. I can actually see it from here. Way off to the left. Dang, it just went tornado warned where Vince is. It is. It's a very long way. Ulysses is a very, very long way. I can see the storm though. Like with my eyes. It's 105 miles away, the storm is. And I can see it. I don't really know where I'm going at this point. I really don't. I have no clue. No clue at all. But that's what we just came out of. guess I'm just going to get up here towards Booker and Follett and just start heading towards Woodward. I don't really know what else to do. I wonder if he knows he's in a tornado warning. No, I'm positive it's not Guyman. If I can. Way over there. See it at the bottom of the screen. That's zoomed in as far as I can zoom in. You can see the bubbles. Looks like I can see towers starting to go up to the east as well. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I don't know what they would be on. I don't see anything over there. Man, I really hate that the first hour and a half of that stream today didn't work. That was a good one. That was a good one. And we missed the first hour. Well, y'all missed the first hour and a half of it. I was able to confirm both of those tornadoes. I definitely had a tidal wave. I know how that feels. I had like 2 or 3 tidal waves come over the hood. I'm glad y'all were able to see it in the Radar Omega app. I almost didn't even start the stream at all. And then Vince reminded me that I could still feed to RO and the WeatherEye app without going back to the main server. So when he reminded me of that, I turned it on. That may be crazy, but that sail up there near Ulysses is taking off. That sail is taking off. (88/72), the environment. 82/70, 80/65. Yeah, there's just nothing over there. I was looking at that. Just issued a special weather statement for the one up to the north for winds. I mean, Daniel's right. If anything fires towards that warm front, it's going to go ballistic back to the east. There's just nothing over there. But I don't know if it's worth heading back east for. Like, I can see everything from like Guyman and Beaver. It's just, I'll show you. Hang on. So everything that's near Guyman and Beaver is right there in the center of your screen. So I can see that from here. And then you can see the bubbles from the Ulysses storm to the left side of your screen, kind of in that light spot. But that Guyman and Beaver stuff is right there. There's just nothing about it that really, I mean, it looks like a rain shower. That's starting to look kind of wild behind us from here, though. I'm hoping I do get surprised. I'm hoping something to the east fires up. This is just the time you really got to watch, because something could definitely pop up. I mean, it's just now 7 o'clock. There's still almost 2 hours of daylight left. Yeah, I'm gonna get over here and probably go north, at least up to this main road near a log cabin corner. I don't think there's a better east road. There's not. That goes all the way through anyway. There's a couple east roads, but they don't go all the way through to Woodward. I mean, that was fun to drive through after we decided to pull off of it. I was really expecting some bigger hail, though. Not that I'm complaining, but I was definitely expecting bigger and more hail than that. Get a lightning show at least. I need to look at satellite. If any of these throw an outflow boundary or something, that might be worth looking at. No, I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah. No, I think it's over with. I think it's done. Looking at the satellite imagery. Yeah, it was definitely fun to drive through. It don't even look like anything's happened through here. Seeing water over the road signs. Well, I just made a giant circle because here is the road that I went south on. That's the church parking lot I turned around in back there. And here's the road I decided to go south on. Tornado warning in Texas. Way down south. I actually think that's that stuff that we drove. Oh, it definitely is. It's that stuff we drove through the core of. Just those quick spin up warnings now. No way you'll ever be able to get in front of it and see it. Interesting. Does anybody have a plan here? Or are we just kind of like shooting the moon?
I'm currently in a tropical storm at the moment, unable to make a plan.
Yeah, I drove through a couple tidal waves.
Well, tomorrow, I'm being told there's a potential in central Oklahoma. Doesn't really, to me, look like southeast Colorado. That doesn't look very good. It's either like northeast Colorado or like Oklahoma. I'm not sure. I think I might just go back to Dodge City tonight. That might be a good middle ground.
City.
Dodge City. Yeah. Oh man. You know, today was a really, really good day. It really sucks. It's beat me up that we didn't get to stream it. I mean, it's been a pain in the butt day, but overall, it's been a good day. I mean, we saw.
Okay, I'm gonna go north as soon as I can here out of the hurricane.
Yeah, that's what I did. I ended up turning north and core punched it for fun, and now I'm out of everything up here, just trying to figure out what to do now. And of course, now I don't have service. Now that I've spoken and I'm waiting on a response, the radio goes down.
Channel 1.
I mean, Ulysses doesn't really look that good. It doesn't. Not for how far it is. But if we've got to go that way anyway, that's a different story. Daniel, where are you at?
America. Sorry, I needed to. Near Enid, heading north to Kansas, Wichita area and reposition. I'm heading up to Montana.
Ah, Montana. Holy crap. Okay.
Zach, you're ex-law enforcement. Do you have any friends in the military that have a C-130 jet that can load the RAV on, say, the Air Force Base just to my north and just fly me to Billings? Pretty please.
I don't, but I sure wish I did, because that would stop me from not wanting to go up there, honestly.
They do owe me a favour, the military, when they tapped into my live feed to make a decision on what to do with their B-2 bomber for the Northern Strategic Air Command. That was like a few years back. They actually did a live request. I thought it was spam. It was actually real from the military forecaster. Wanted to see real-time reports of this. Then again, he did have a point. It was wind-driven at hail at 85 miles an hour, 4-inch, and that's where all the B-2 bombers are kept. So he did have a valid request, but I must call him a favour for the relocation.
You might have one up there. He might be worth calling in.
I don't need a B-2 bomber. I need a C-130 and then trip up to Montana.
You don't even need that. You can do it in a helicopter. A Chinook. You just drive it up in the back.
Yeah, but the trip will take longer. I want like the hors d'oeuvres and the little crab cake things they give you, and I don't know, like what the business class people get.
In a C-130, absolutely nothing. You get to sit on a bench and look at the wall.
I'd enjoy that, kind of, maybe.
If you're lucky, you get to sit on a bench. You might get to sit on a net.
I reckon there's at least 2 or 3 ex-military people watching, pissing themselves laughing right now.
They're definitely laughing about you thinking there's business class in a C-130.
Well, I mean, I could arrange it. Like to have like a packet of like garden salsa chips with a snack like cheese, crackers, and Diet Coke served on like a little towelette thing. I'd make work.
A pack of peanuts and Ritz crackers.
I so wish I could look at YouTube comments while I'm driving.
Log Cabin Corner. How's this new microphone worked out? Like, does it sound okay? I got the same microphone that Vince has, but I don't know if I've got the settings squared away on it. It's got a bunch of different settings. Oklahoma, Kansas. A mesoscale discussion for Oklahoma and Kansas. What do we have here? Damaging thunderstorms may pose a risk for large hail, damaging wind gust, and conditional tornado threat may develop eastward. Tornado 100 to 125. They just put out a new mesoscale discussion.
Yeah, an isolated thunderstorm has developed southwest Dodge City, Kansas, within a zone of an enhanced low-level convergence along a surface boundary, stationary boundary, remnant outflow boundary. Uncertainty remains regarding whether this storm and any additional development will persist eastward owing to low-level inhibition, but conditional risk for a strong tornado.
Well, I'm already in the Oklahoma Panhandle. I might as well slide that way.
Honestly, good luck up there. If you're heading to Dodge, that's a storm to be on.
That's where it's looking like.
I wish I was up there.
Well, you can turn and go west.
Yeah, a little bit too late for that.
Oh, I don't know what the speed limit is through here, but I know it's not 40.
Zach, do you know where you're going tonight?
No, I was going to stop up here and look at tomorrow again before I got too deep in either direction. But now I'm kind of wanting to go north for that storm because there's still an hour and a half left of daylight.
Yeah, how long did it take you to get up here today?
That's a good point. From Woodward, 3.5 hours.
No, I was legitimately asking because I need to know for tomorrow. So if it's only 3.5 hours back to central Oklahoma from up here, then tomorrow's easily within play if it is Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You know what I'm getting at? I'm going to go to Dodge City because that keeps northeast Nebraska barely Colorado barely in play, I believe, early. But I don't think it's southeast. It's just not there. I think it would have to be northeast now that the stuff's coming in. So whatever. I was just going to go in the middle here and go up this way because I don't want to stop down here. It's a monsoon down here. You can barely get down the gravel roads. I had to turn off of 3 or 4 gravel roads because there's water all over the road. It's bad.
Yeah. It was that back road that I took. It was kind of fun. It was flooding really, really, really bad.
Well, I went down a road that was gravel and really nice and then just turned into mud and sunk like a rock. So I had to back off of that one and to back up like half a mile.
Oh, I had a look at your shot, Vince. It was a pretty shot you got. Well done. I got nothing.
You didn't miss much.
Just 2 tornadoes.
I did see it. It was no Enid. Certainly not tornado of the year. So I think, yeah, I sense I hold that for the moment.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but if the tornado's down for 30 seconds, I really don't give 2 craps about it.
Oh, I do.
You know, I have zero interest in it unless it's going to be like an actual tornado down on the ground for more than a minute. If it's anything like that, I'll just go for the structure. So whatever.
Well, the structure looked nice. You did well.
Yeah, I will say that tornado was really pretty. The second one was, but it wasn't even down long enough for me to pull over and get a picture of it.
Really?
I did not get a picture of it. I didn't have time to find a safe place to park and get out. I got to see it, and it's on the live stream through Radar Omega because YouTube wasn't functioning. But yeah, I didn't even get a photo. Nope.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah, I was going to say it sounds like it's a skill issue. I'm kidding. That's not nice. That's not nice, Vince.
I'm not nice? Okay, all right, I'll remember that.
He says it's a skill issue, but I saw
Yeah,
it,
that wasn't nice.
and
You're
he
telling
didn't.
Zach he can't shoot for crap.
I saw both of them, and he didn't see either of them.
I mean, it's not my fault he sucks.
Apologise now. Say, Zach, I'm pretending I'm you now. Oh, Zach, I'm so sorry. I told you you suck as a photographer.
Ah, shoot, I lost signal.
How convenient. I'll tell Elon Musk your Starlink doesn't work and we disconnect you.
I don't know that this storm is even going to be worth going to. I'm going to keep an eye on it as I slide north because it sounds like we're going to go that direction anyway. But speaking of which, I guess I need to book a hotel.
I will say this, the Anvil's quite pretty.
Dodge City, Kansas. What's today? Thursday? Yeah, today's Thursday. Select dates. Copy. Paste. Apply. Search. Ha! That's expensive. Ah, it's even more expensive.
Are you using points tonight or Jesus Christ! I just about floated away. Okay, yeah, I'll figure something out here. I'll let you know once I get up there. I'm not too far behind.
All right. Yeah, I'm using points for sure. All right, let me pull the chat back up now that I got that handled and taken care of. All right, cool. Does this mic sound good? I didn't even get to look to see if anybody answered. Okay, yeah, I see it. Sounds great. All right, cool. Thank you. I definitely like the magnetic mic. That's very handy. Yeah, there's actually multiple storms up there firing now in that new mesoscale discussion. It may be worth taking a peek at as we slide north.
Okay, well, I would prefer that you don't because you got the tornado today. So why don't you just go drive to hell? Just go straight to hell. Go there.
Oh! I thought it was a skill issue. Oh. Yeah. You know, I did say for like an hour and a half. Well, you know what? That's stretching it. For the like an hour that we probably needed to go south.
I pulled over to scream at the dang tech support lady because I couldn't remember our stupid PIN code. And I was like, that's not important. Like, I usually verify by address and phone number. And I was just irate with her. And if it wasn't for that wretched tech support lady, I would have been about 2 minutes behind you.
No,
instead of 20.
It's got a magnet on the inside and outside of my shirt rather than a clip. Well, I didn't even realize you stopped. I knew you were behind me. And then I looked in the mirror and you were just like gone. And I was like, oh, what? I wonder what happened. And that was when you were like, hey, the internet's down.
Well, part of that was I quick logged in and I made some changes to the server. So now, if that ever happens again, your feed can go directly to YouTube. When it won't kill the stream either. So like it won't be super great, and it's like 480p, but it'll be something. It's the same stream the app gets. So like we have the capability now that if that ever happens again, we can just totally bypass everything and just restream it without incident. So at least there's something there.
Yeah, that's good to know for future references. But yeah, that's what I had faith that it would come back up at some point. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I definitely did. That's why I just kept saying, I was like, I'll wait. Like I'll stream through both of the apps and I'll just wait. I'm gonna get some fuel right here.
Yeah, but that's your income. It's important, you know. Gotta make sure it works. So
Oh, I agree.
But it shouldn't be an issue anymore. I'm going to make you and the streamers a login so they can go in and just literally turn the toggle on and off. So that'll solve a lot of potential future crises, I think.
I'm good with that. I like solving crises ahead of time.
Motor 1's delayed by train.
Yeah, I just stopped at some random Phillips 66 to get gas. I haven't got gas at the Loves, and I'm down to like a quarter tank.
Train complete.
Yeah, Vince seems very Vince seems very upset that I got that tornado and he didn't. And I kind of feel bad about it. I really do. Because we were sitting in the same parking lot. And for like an hour, I was like, Vince, we need to go south. I really think we need to go south. Hey, Vince, we should probably go south. And I know I said it at least 5 times. For like a whole hour, I said it repeatedly. And then we finally went south. And he stopped to tinker. And then I got the tornado. It was actually 2 tornadoes. That wall cloud was really, 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 really low. Like to the point to where it looked like you could stand under it and reach up and touch it. And I was talking on the radio to Vince, and I was looking where I was going, and then I happened to look back to the right at the wall cloud, and you could see it. It was down 100%, no doubt about it. It was down. And I got to see it like that for, 15 seconds. And then it was gone. By the time I got back on the radio to tell him it was down, it was already lifted because he was talking on the radio. And then, it was 3 or 4 minutes after that, maybe, just a beautiful, beautiful cone tornado. And it was very fast. Beautiful cone tornado, came down, touched down, but it lifted before I even got a chance to pull over and take a picture of it. It's on the live stream in Radar Omega's database. But I can't even go back and look at that. I'll have to have like Don or Vince or somebody go back and pull that because I don't even have access to that. But I did see it.
That storm in Dodge City or to the west of it just died horribly.
It did. It died suddenly and quickly.
I think it saw the Mesoscale discussion and went, and gone.
Yeah, but you know what? That's okay. That means I can go straight for food.
Yeah, well, just walk onto a feedlot and off they go. You could become food.
No, the cows won't eat you.
They can trample you.
No, they're very friendly. Now, if it was a hog farm and you like cut yourself and fell down and died, they would definitely eat you.
See, that's scary.
Is Daniel afraid of pigs?
I am now.
There is no telling how many bodies have disappeared to never be seen again back in the day because they were fed to the hogs.
Well, what about the bones?
I think they eat those too.
My God. In Australia, we have something called the outback, and I'm sure there's more than one or two bodies just buried out there in mining shaft holes, never to be seen by anyone ever again. Not even fossil finders in like 7 million years.
I want to go camping in the outback. That sounds just like a blast.
In Australia? Are you crazy?
That's literally the only outback that I know is in Australia. And some would say, yes, I am crazy, but yes, I would love to do that. Like that sounds like a great weekend trip.
Yeah, the Outback, home of the Bloomin' Onion.
Exactly what I was going to say. There's an outback you live in Tennessee, there's an outback steakhouse. You sit in there, set up a little camp outside the front door, bang, done.
Dumped off the coast of AC. What is AC? What are you talking about? Dumped off the coast of AC. Am I retarded? I don't know what you're saying. I mean, you know there has to be people that do that. Like just grab a tent and a sleeping bag and go camping in the outback for the weekend.
People do that. Another person did that was in Ralston. Got trapped between a boulder and Utah. Lost his arm.
Well, if a lot of people do it, why do you think I'm crazy for wanting to do it?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, Dairyman. I'm going to Wichita just to visit Wichita. I'm doing like an adventure stream through Wichita. It's going to be awesome. And if there's a storm that happens to go up north of Kansas, I'll go, the camp's broken to the north, just like the movie. And I think that'd be cool if that actually happens.
You know, I have been out here since 2019, every single year. Not one time have I driven through that town. And I have said I was going to do it every single year.
You don't really drive through it, you drive to it, because it's only one paved road into it. There's good gravel roads around it, but you have to go visit it. It's a pilgrimage. It's great.
A pilgrimage. Oh, Atlantic City, okay. Jimmy Hoffa's probably still alive. He escaped to Mexico. One of the mysteries that will likely never, ever, ever be solved. And that and D.B. Cooper. Well, I'm going to turn it to the roof camera now, just to prove to you that those were the storms that I was talking about. And where is it? Can you really not see it on the roof camera? Oh yeah, you can see it. Right there. That is the top of the anvil from Ulysses. It is crazy to be able to see them that far away, though. But that lead one definitely has petered out to nothing. Trash, garbage, gone. Yeah, there was like a rumor one time that he was like crushed in a car too. Like put in a car crusher. It actually very well could be a pretty sunset. As long as we don't get at an angle where it comes... well, honestly, if it gets at an angle where it does come down behind that anvil, it could be an even prettier sunset. We've still got a hot minute. There's still a little over an hour before sunset. How far am I from the hotel? Oh, an hour. That's nothing. That's nothing. Off. Well, that storm completely died. But there's another one forming in its place just a little further north. And that one behind it is really strengthening.
Zach.
Oh no. Yes.
Did you see the price on that Holiday Inn?
In Dodge?
$180 after tax. What the heck?
I didn't even go that far. It was $150 before tax. So that's when I was like, yep, I'm using points. Boop, free.
Yeah, I'm not even doing that. Even if you use partial points, they still want like 130. That is ridiculous.
Does it come with a free steak for that price?
You know, it should come with a lot for that price.
They're still going to knock on your door at 6:45 a.m. and go, housekeeping.
Yeah, I had that happen to me this morning in the Hampton in El Reno at 8:45. It's rare it happens to me. It happens to y'all a lot more than it happens to me, apparently. But I just, like, yelled like a grumpy old man. And then they mumbled something in Spanish and left.
Did you have your privacy, please don't wake me up sign on?
Oh, always. That's the first thing I put on before I even get my suitcase in the room. I move it from the inside of the handle to the outside of the handle.
And they're still knocking on your door.
at 8:45.
Next year, promise me, we're buying some crime scene supplies. We're going to not put the do not disturb sign on and just make a crime scene. Like, we're talking like a body outline and like fake blood and the ABCs and Ds and everything.
It sounds really fun, and we could really do it, but I just feel like they would charge us like double the room rate after the fact for having to clean it up.
No blood anyway. I'm just saying, just like the ABCs and Ds and like a chalk outline or something, just done in like tape, something which is not permanent, something which we can clean up just to get their reaction as they come in.
I do always put the pillows underneath the covers every single time. I've done it for years. I do it every time. If I remember to put the pillows underneath the covers and cover them up like there's still somebody asleep in the bed. I do that a lot.
You were a serial killer in your previous life, weren't you?
No, I just think it's funny to startle people.
And you worked in law enforcement for 15 years. So glad I didn't live in Tennessee.
Where do you think I learned it from?
Yeah, mental note, not visiting Tennessee ever again. Although barring that actually is pretty funny. So you know, that's actually pretty funny.
It's really funny. Like the hotel that I had last night, like you can't see the bed when you walk into the room because it's kind of around the corner. So then you like pull the sheets back and stack the body pillows up and then throw the sheets back over the top of them. So they're all comfortable because they've yelled when they came in the room, and then they round the corner and it clearly looks like somebody's asleep in the bed, and then they jump and then they're like, oh my God. And then they got to figure out that it's pillows. It's kind of funny when you really think about it, because like when they do that, it's like a game of Russian roulette. Like, is it actually a body or is it pillows? Like, they don't know what they're going to find. They just kind of hope for the best when they pull the covers back.
Have you ever tried Russian roulette with all like 6 chambers like loaded?
I've never tried Russian roulette, period.
What about Russian roulette with like a semi-automatic?
Again, I've never tried Russian roulette, period, but it doesn't sound like Russian roulette to me. That kind of sounds like suicide if they're all loaded. That's bad.
Oh, of course, because the bullets in the... Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, sometimes I wonder about this man.
You know the best part of the day right now? Is me just going to Wakita. This is fun.
I don't know. I saw the tornado. It was nice. Wakita would be nice too. I haven't seen it yet.
Tornado. I've seen tornadoes, but you haven't seen Wakita. I'm going to Wakita, so no.
He said so, no. Did you actually see that one today? Like, it please tell me it wasn't just me. I know you said you saw it, but did you actually see it? 'Cause I didn't realize you were even in a position to see it.
What? The tornado? Maybe the distance, but I not something I saw with my own eyes.
Well, he said he saw it.
I mean, I would have been in a position to see it from a long distance if I really stopped and had a good look at it, but too far.
Gotcha. I didn't know where you were. I knew you were on the opposite side as me.
A very, very low contrast.
Not on my side.
Okay, I'm going to take them for a tour around Wakita. We'll be back shortly.
Go show them Aunt Meg's house, or where it used to be. Oh, Wakita. Yes, he absolutely said all 6 loaded. That's why I said that doesn't sound like Russian roulette. That sounds like a plan, and that's bad. And then he thought about what he said and was like, oh, yeah, you're right. Sometimes I wonder about him. Really. I love him. He's so much fun. But I feel like he was sheltered as a child. Even as an adult. I feel like he was sheltered as an adult. Or is sheltered. Man, we're going to have to open him up. I cannot believe he said that. Have you ever played Russian roulette with all 6 chambers loaded? What? Who would ask that? That's, you don't, good God. All right, we're going to get around this guy so we can go the speed limit. And now we are going the speed limit. Yeah, no, I don't know what the heck he was thinking. I'm serious. I think he's a sheltered adult. Makes me wonder what they teach them in Australia. Poor Daniel. Poor Daniel. As Daniel would say, there. You know, Daniel is like a paramedic EMT back home in Australia. I don't know that I could imagine being stuck in the same vehicle with him for 24, 48 hours. That would be rough. That'd be fun. That'd be difficult. Yeah, you just can't make this stuff up. Like, it's just, good Lord. Daniel's very entertaining, and sometimes I don't think he means to be. I'm going to miss Daniel when he goes home. Daniel's going home in like 8 days. Yeah. Daniel's got a week and 1 day left, and he's going home. Well, good news is these storms are not worth looking at all. Ta-da! Oh, I know. I'm aware. Did y'all hear him freak out about the snake yesterday? I know some of you did. I think I had already turned my live stream off when he panicked about the snake. Like full panic mode. Oh, 100%. Daniel's like the life of the party out here. Oh God, he panicked. He panicked. I'm gonna call Hank. Hold on, I'm calling Hank. What's Hank gonna do? I couldn't remember if I had turned my stream off at that point or not. Oh, this sun's starting to peek out. I wonder if there's any rainbows. Rainbow, 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 rainbow. No rainbow. I don't see a rainbow. How sad. How sad. I don't even know why I turned that camera back over there. There's literally nothing worth looking at over there. Welcome to Kansas again for the second time today. That's exactly right. Vince said, "Can anybody tell me if this snake is friendly?" And Daniel immediately went to the snake bit Vince and panicked. Oh, it was so funny. Oh, another MD in Kansas? What is this one for? Oh. That's trash. Well, today was a good day. Today was a good day. Ah, shoot. Oh yeah, he definitely had Hank on. I think he was yelling at him on the radio, though. I don't think he was like calling him. Boom, 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 boom. I didn't realize there was an Applebee's in Dodge. There is White Earth Boulevard. White Earth Boulevard. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Still very hazy. Like there's not a... Like you don't have a very far visibility on the up here. Not like you did down there. Yeah, it's possible. I'll tell you who would have good photos and videos of that tornado is Kayla. If she was here, she'd have been hanging out the window taking photos and videos, and I'd have more than just my memory. It's very difficult. Like, I need her here all the time with the camera. I need a camera person. Because it is very, very difficult to navigate and monitor the cameras and find the tornado and make sure y'all see it, but also be able to like get out. And I don't know how people do it. It's difficult. It's not easy. If anybody ever said it was easy, they're full of shit. It can be done. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't. Vince may have a way to go back in that. I think he does. I know Don does for sure. I can get it. It just won't be fast. Oh, all these trees are like burnt to a crisp. It's funny, if you look on Radar Omega, there's like a train of us. Me and then Nathan and then Vince, all going towards Dodge City. Oh no, I don't. I've seen those. I've seen you post them. I don't have a problem with that at all. It's perfectly fine. I've got a few pictures I need to go back and look at today that I can post. We really got to figure out what we're doing tomorrow. I really kind of hope to Central Oklahoma tomorrow. That would be a good day. That'd be a really good day, Central Oklahoma. I'm fine with Northeast Colorado too. I like Northeast Colorado. I can handle that. But I really, really like Central Oklahoma. We get up there around the Watonga and Enid and Perry and all those. It's good terrain. Or decent terrain anyway. Road network's not the best, but the terrain's okay. Yeah, there's not going to be a sunset at all because that not a storm hit it. The not a storm. That's part of the reason why I'm working on getting a couple better cameras. I want to be able to zoom without relying on taking the dash camera off of the mount. I don't want to have to move the dash camera because it's plugged into a bunch of wires and internet access cables, and it's a pain, and I don't want to have to move it. I'd rather use it to switch back and forth between scenes. The roof camera that we have is great, especially now that we've got it rock solid and it's steady and it's not bouncing and jarring everywhere, but it doesn't zoom. It's just wide angle lens, which works great until I need it to zoom. But we've got a couple cameras that we're going to try. I got a gimbal camera. I got a gimbal camera that actually arrived yesterday, 25 minutes after I left the house. And I left late yesterday. I know I bitched about this yesterday on the members only stream, but I'm going to bitch about it again. My original plan yesterday was to leave at like 7 or 8 in the morning. And then I realized that my cameras and stuff that I didn't think was going to be delivered were out for delivery. And I was like, okay, well, I'll hang around until noon or 1 and see if they're actually going to be delivered. Well, it said that they would be delivered before 12. At 12 o'clock, they were not delivered, so I left. That also put me not getting until Oklahoma until 9 o'clock last night. So I didn't want to wait too much longer to leave. But at 12 o'clock, I decided to leave. 25 minutes after I left the house, they were delivered. The camera, the stand, or the camera, the mount, and whatever else I ordered. I forgot what the other thing was. 25 minutes, it was all delivered. I almost turned around and went and got that. But that would have put me another hour behind schedule yesterday. So, I've got some new cameras that are handheld. Or, well, the one I have is handheld. Gimbal with zoom capabilities. And then I've got to get a zoom capable roof camera. It's coming. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. But it's okay because we got time. Our new project operation of Project WeatherEye is going to start in July. I think he said the 2nd or 3rd week of July. So I've got time to go home and get that stuff set up, and it's going to work out. It's going to work out. I've just got to find a roof camera that'll give me the option to zoom. I come very, very, very close to turning around. I really did. Very close to turning around. The tower going up right there. It's interesting. Kind of. Kind of, not really, but kind of. That's, shoot, that's a long way away. If that's what I think it is, that is, 80 miles away. And if it's not what I think it is, then it's even further than that. But I think that's what's what up there on the southwest side of Great Bend that just popped up. That's about 80 miles. The way the crow flies. Roadkill. I don't know what that is. I don't think that's that. I'm not positive that's up there near Great Bend. That doesn't look that far. And I guess it could be. Yeah. No, it definitely could be. A lot of low-level clouds through here. A lot of low-level clouds. Yeah, that storm popping above Kinsley is, I think that's what I was talking about, to the southwest of Great Bend. There's 2 or 3 spots up there. You've got, yeah, there's 3 different spots between Great Bend and like Jetmore. But you can't even see it anymore because it's all this low level stuff. I don't know. I always, you probably heard me say it. I always joke about that. I always say if the windmills are spinning, there's going to be tornadoes. The windmills cause the tornadoes. If you're going to an area and the windmills are stopped, there's not going to be tornadoes. No nados. It's a joke, but some people think it's serious. Dang, Vince is like way behind us. Holy crap. I thought he was way closer than that. A little town of Mineola. What do we get? We got... Shoot, this town stinks. Golly, I hate... Whew. We got one new membership in total. That was Patrick. Thank you, Patrick. I know I texted that in the chat, but I didn't get a chance to say it, so thank you for your membership. I haven't seen any super chats or anything. That's okay. This was a half-ass stream today, so I'd expect it. Tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be better. I always go back and look, make sure I didn't miss anybody. I missed one the other day and I felt bad about it. I guess I missed it the other day when we were going through those damaged houses in Illinois, trying to make sure everybody was okay. I missed a big super chat and I felt bad about it. Yeah, we'll keep the stream up for about 15 more minutes, and then we'll shut it down. I'm sure they did too. I just always try to make sure I say thank you. Where did all this low-level stuff come from? Good Lord. Yes, there is going to be some Tour Helican merch. I'm still working on that. I haven't forgotten it. I did kind of put it on the back burner, just because of the startup cost. But I do think we're going to go forward with the Tour Helican shirts. I will focus more on that when we slow down a little bit, when I've got more than a week to sit down. I have to order the shirts and all that stuff. That's going to happen. I kind of joked about it. I wasn't very serious about it. And then there was so many of y'all, so many people wanted those shirts. So it kind of, the joke kind of turned serious. I don't know that we'll do anything but shirts. At least to start with. I mean, obviously, if the shirts just go absolutely nuts, then we'll have to do something else. But shirts are probably going to be the go-to. And I think I'm going to limit it just to one or two colors. Just black, or maybe black and gray or something. That design looked really, really good on a black shirt. I could do a pre-order, but I don't know if I want to do that. Just for the simple fact that I'm probably going to have to do these myself. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I might. That may not be a bad idea. We just have to go through it and figure it out. Like I said, I just need more than 4 or 5 days of downtime to iron that out. But I have started to look into it, though. I figured out how to do it. It's just going to be the initial startup cost. I think a good number, honestly, I'm thinking like 25 to start off with, and then getting a minimum of 2 of each size. Obviously, the more common sizes, get 3 or 4 of. Oh yeah, I'm sure that would happen. That's probably inevitable, honestly. But yeah, there was a bunch of y'all that wanted them, and it really shocked me at how many people. I mean, there were even bigger streamers. My buddy Ryan Mock, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna wear one of those." It's like, okay, all right. Yeah, do like a farmer's market. Just pop a tent up on the side of the road. Set up like a trading post, a barter booth. Hello.
Okay.
Okay, what? Okay, what?
You going to Applebee's, or are you just calling it a night?
Oh no, I'll go to Applebee's for sure. It's early still.
Alright, I gotta get gas up here because I'm gonna probably run out of gas, so, and then I'll be going to the Applebee's.
Do you have enough to make it to Mineola? Because I don't remember passing a gas station other than that.
I don't know, it says I got 39 miles left, but 23 miles to gas. 23 is less than 39, so I think I'm good.
Yeah. That's close. Run out of gas, let me know. I got a couple cans.
Yeah, I think it's taking me to the one at Mineola. It almost has to. I don't know where else you can get gas out here.
Yeah, that's close. That's too close for comfort. I don't like that. Let's just hope that gauge is right and he don't spit and sputter into the parking lot. Oh, man. I'll run the stream until we get up here to the roundabout of death. We get through that, I'll start shutting it down. Rutrow. Radar Omega is not showing the vents moving anymore. Oh, there you go. He moved. Okay. I don't even like running below half a tank out here because of that. Like, there's been times that, like, if I get down to a quarter tank during a chase, I start to get concerned. And I have 70 miles worth of extra fuel in the truck. I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah, if I get down to a quarter tank in the middle of a chase, I start to get a little concerned about fuel. Yeah, that's why I have the 70 miles worth of extra fuel. Just so that for sure doesn't happen. If I spit and sputter to a stop, it may take me about 10 minutes, but I got 70 more miles in me after that. got a lot. It got dark really fast with this low level cloud stuff. Yeah, that sounds terrible. I guess I've always had that fear of being broken down and stranded somewhere in the middle of nowhere. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I really, really wish we could have started the stream about an hour and a half before it allowed us to start it. I wish the two tornadoes would have been on YouTube for everybody to see, but unfortunately they weren't. Another reason to download the WeatherEye app or the Radar Omega app or both, just in case that happens again. That's the first time it's happened this year, though, so hopefully it won't happen again. But thank each and every one of you for coming out. Here is our roundabout of death. So we will see y'all tomorrow. Stream's already scheduled tomorrow. It automatically should link as soon as this stream ends. Should go ahead and link you to it. But I mean, go ahead and drop a like on tomorrow's stream. And we will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for being here.